And the Cougars' magic number is 4. It takes 4 playoff victories to win the NAIA National Football Championship. That's exactly what St. Francis did in winning it all, their first ever football championship a season ago. Ferrer comes in with 3,240 yards passing, number 1 in the Mid-States Football Association, number 8 nationally in the NAIA. Short drop, looks right, pump fake, now runs. He's got open running, 20, and slides down to the 25. That will be short of a first down stick. Good. Now let's check that Ravens defense. Just one back. Here's a run to the right side, and that's Green in the second level. First to the 35 to the 40. Across to the 43-yard line. Justin Green with a good run.
Just a great counter that time. The guard tackle did a fine job opening up a seam right in the middle. They started to the right, and then automatically at the mesh point, he pivots back left, finds some room through the middle, and gashes that defense for a big first down.
Gegner sets up on the wing to the left side. Play action fake. Here's Ferrer. Dumps it. He's got a wide open catch. That's Boswell out there, and he's into Ravens territory. Down inside the 40-yard line goes Sean Boswell.
You know, and this is the danger right here for Benedictine, because the USF attack is so balanced. They can throw effectively and run effectively on any given down. They really need to have some tight coverage out there on the corners.
Now Gegner sets up on the right wing. Ferrer drops, looks, throws it, fade, looking left side. Got a man out there. Ball is caught inside the 15. And that is Rocky James. He's got it down to about the 12-yard. No, they're going to mark it down at the 14, I believe. How do you figure that?
Yeah, maybe when he started his skid, I don't know.
Maybe stepped out of bounds.
Right, could be. Yeah, but again, a beautiful, beautiful touch that time by Ferrer. And again, created some last-second separation. It was a beautiful catch that time. And now the USF Cougars are paying off because, again, they chose the win here in the first quarter, so they have to make these first quarter drives count to get on top with the win.
Tight formation. Justin Green is the running back, and they'll hand the ball to him. Looks, dives for the end zone. Second effort, touchdown. Green from a yard out. Had 3 touchdown rushes 2 weeks ago in the regular season finale, and now scores at the 7:06 mark, and the Cougars on the board to take the early 6-0 lead.
Well, he sniffed it, Joe. He was looking at a wall in front of him, an absolute wall, so he went vertical. He did the leap. He got over, and he was floating on the helmets to get over that line, and an effective touchdown it was for the Cougars.
To the left side, they've got Boswell that way as well. Rixey to the right. Here's Justin Green looking for running room. 35, 40, 45, second level again. He's up the midfield and holds onto the football, and they'll mark him down into Ravens territory inside the 49-yard line.
Just a fantastic job getting to the edge. He looks 110% healthy right now, but how about Sean Boswell doing a great job of downfield blocking, man-on-man out there in the flats. Got Green an additional 7 yards because of that block. That's a huge missed opportunity for Benedictine.
Jacob Young comes on to try to get points on the board. This will be about a 31-yard field goal attempt. He's 3 of 7. And there's a bad snap, and they won't get any. The ball is free, and the Cougars have got a chance now. Pearson Harnish in a foot race inside the 40-yard line, and they're going to whistle it dead and blow it back. Wow, Pearson Harnish. Here's Nick out of the pistol, looks at blitz coming defensive right side, wants to throw again, taking a lot of time, throws near side, high ball, that's a one-handed catch. Sean Boswell tipped it back to himself, and he's all the way up to the 45-yard line, and this little guy is just simply amazing, folks.
I tell you what, I cannot believe he came up with that ball. He must have had weenies during the break, Joe, that we were having our rain delay, because what an athletic move that was. He was about 6 or 8 inches taller than what he should have been, and he came up with a great catch.
Waits inside the 15, and here comes the kick high, and they'll let it bounce at the takes a Benedictine bounce. Rixey's got to get away from at the 35 to the 40 and dives. Second effort up to about the 45-yard line.
He's going to tape up his shoestrings because that was the only way he was stopped. He saw the lane as it was developing, and he was almost there. But again, a paw comes out, trips him up, and he stopped at the 45.
He's averaging just about 180 yards a game. And here is a tackle for loss as Jamesic came through there, and they bring down the ball carrier for about a 2-yard loss at the 40.
Boy, they needed that. That's a big shot in the arm right there by the front three for the USF Cougar defense. Just shaking off, did a nice swim move to get in there, and made a nice stop.
Out of the shotgun formation, shoots, drops the throw, screens the ball, gets it to Johnson and trying to step out of the tackles. Not going to do it. Pearson Harnish would not let him get away. It's the loss back at the 20.
Tremendous job that time by Harnish and company. That linebacker core knew what was coming. It's like they were in the huddle with the offense because he was right there along with Dutton as well. So great job by that Cougar defense.
It comes from right to left against the wind. Here we go. High ball, that's Justin Green running up to it. It's got it at the 14. One starts right, comes left, tripped up, now splits the defense. He's at the 40, 45, gets to the outside at midfield, has a blocker in front of him. Down the left sideline, he's got a chance to go to the house, and a touchdown for Justin Green. That one from 86 yards out, and the Cougars on the board. It's 14-12, if we see no flags, I believe.
No flags. Joe had to turn the lights off just to see, but what a tremendous effort. That is exactly what the Cougars needed to do right there. That's what I'm talking about. This is playoff football, and they are jacked up.
His running back now looks on the read option again, and they won't get there. Cougars fight through there. I believe that was Himmelgarn.
Yeah.
It was. That's a loss back around the 43-yard line.
Cougar faithful on their feet. The defense comes off. They've done it. They've stuffed this drive. Brings up a 4th and 6 for Benedictine, and the punt team comes on. Himmelgarn just doing a fantastic job blowing up the middle of the line.
Ferrer from the right side hash mark, barking out the signals, looks to Green again, runs through a hole, and he's got some running room, 40, 35, he's at the second level, and bumped out of bounds inside the 25 around the 21-yard line.
Just beautiful. Just an off-tackle left play right there. The seam was there. You could drive a truck through it, and boy, Green just made him pay.
3rd down and 3. Boswell motion again to the left side. Here is the give and no play action fake. Here's Ferrer, looks, throws into the end zone, and a diving attempt for the ball. Touchdown, Rixey.
That's it.
14 yards on the scoring strike. Here come the Cougars as they have taken the lead now at the 10-11 mark.
Rixey just dragging across the middle of the field right there. And again, Nick Ferrer finding him in traffic, on the run, throws a frozen rope, and he's able to go down low and get it. Another 6 points for the Cougars.
43 remaining in the quarter. And again, they hand the ball off. Here is the running back, Marquise Stewart, trying to curl up the middle. He'll lose a yard back to around the 48.
You know, it's interesting, Joe. They started this drive, the previous drive, St. Francis kicked it into the end zone. They ran it back to the 37. This time St. Francis kicks it short, and they ran it to the 36. And now Benedictine's facing a 2nd and 11.
Here shoots looking, gives ground, dances, flush to his left, and is going to be lost the football.
It's a live ball.
And they've got it, I believe, back around the 24-yard line. So it'll bring up 4th down.
I don't know how he did it, Joe, but Jamesich was coming on backside pressure there. He dives for the quarterback, and at the exact moment, the quarterback hops out of his tackle. Didn't know he was there, but just had a sixth sense of when to hop out of it, and sure enough, he did. But the ball was still stripped, and now Benedictine has a tough call to make.
Once again, looks to throw. Looks, time, throws down the middle. He's got a man open down there. Ball is intercepted by Blake Schumacher. Schumacher to the 10, 15, brings it out and goes down at the 20-yard line. So the Cougars, and I hate to say this, but that's one you maybe don't want to catch on first down.
It's situational awareness. If he would have just knocked it down, they would have gotten 4 additional yards that time. But that's okay, because you know what? What that does is gives your team an emotional high right there, get your fans back in the game, and get your offense a little bit of momentum as they start this drive.
Hash mark, and they're offset to the left side. They look to Green again, skips his way left side, and at the 35 or 45, lost his footing at the 48-yard line of the Ravens.
But that's 3 10-yard plus runs in a row for Justin Green, as now they're in Benedictine territory.
Wing to the left side, motion again right to left. Here's the counter run, and it's a throw to the corner. They got a man out there. The ball was caught. Let's see. We wait for it.
Count it.
Touchdown. It's Gagner. Gagner backpedaling into the corner of the end zone, kept his eyes on the ball. And Sean, I just wasn't sure if he kept possession of the ball, falling to the turf with 8:55 remaining. Count it. Score on the board, the Cougars from 11 yards out.
A beautiful play. I don't know who threw that play up, but Gagner lines up in his tight end position, goes across the field. But we also had a wheel route coming out here on the left side that was soaking up all of the attention from the defense. All of a sudden, Ferrer flicks it up into the air, a high over-the-top pass, and there's Gagner in the corner. And he comes up with it, takes his shot, maintains control, and a beautiful 6 points on the board for your Cougars.
Here's Ferrer. Out of the gun, looks near side, can't find it, checks off, throws to the right, down the middle. Got to catch Blackwell at the 40 to the 35-yard line. Duke Blackwell, that might be one of the biggest plays of the game.
That was huge, Joe. An absolutely huge play right there. He started on the far seam, cuts across to the near seam, and Ferrer hits him in stride.
Right at the first down stick. Here shoots, wanting to throw. Look, steps up, throws near side. The ball is intercepted. Coming down on dropped. Stan Jackson had it, but it won't matter. The Cougars will take over the football with 3:12 to play.
He read it. The quarterback was staring down at his receiver. Stan Jackson broke on the ball. It was in his breadbasket, but was just not able to hang on to it. It doesn't matter. The fourth down conversion fails, and the Cougars now set up at the 39-yard line of Benedictine where the press center.
St. Francis in a dogfight here in the first round. They win this football game with a big test from Benedictine College, but the Cougars prevail 26-21.